Hi, hi. Hey, gorgeous ones. Sorry, I got a couple of screens going. Just checking in and making sure we have got everything going. I've got us going live into the event. So if you're here, say hello. If you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay so I know. I'm just going to double check and make sure we are good live. Yes, so we are live in the event, which I don't normally do. I normally go live into the group, but I've shared it into the group. So I'm hoping you can find me. I'm hoping you can see me. I'm going to give you guys a little minute to double check and make sure you have got me. And then we're going to just jump on in and come and do some amazingness together and have so much fun together. Give me a second. Let me just get my screen set, get myself ready. Okay, I think you've got me. Not me there. Okay, I'm just double checking to make sure. Oh, yep, there's my recording of me. So I'm hoping you guys have got me. All right, give me a second. I'm actually just going to get up the live so I can see any comments as well. So bear with me just in case you hear me double talking. I'm hoping we should be good to go. See if I can get this on no volume. There we go. All right, cool. Now I've got myself live so I can see any comments. Hello, beautiful ones. I am so excited to be kicking off and running this training. This is our first day of 3 live trainings to clear our money blocks and say goodbye to our money blocks. And this training is in line with my launch of the Money Healing Mastermind. And I'll go into a bit more detail with that at the end, let you know where you can find some more information about it. But that's what I'm here. I want to give you a bit of a taster of my work and what I do, especially in this group, because this group is very brand new in a sense, but also very old. So you possibly may have read one of my posts that this group I created, well, goodness, it must have been maybe 3 or 4 years ago, where when I thought that my passion and my work was going to move down working with mothers, and I felt that my work was going to be helping mothers to be more than just mothers, because that's where I was struggling. But it very much has moved and changed, and where I am at, I'm going to give you a bit of my backstory shortly. But I closed down the group. Really, I archived it and stopped creating the content for it a few years ago, and I went through this my own personal journey, and I've been called to open it back up again and start again. So this training, yes, it's in line with my launch for the Money Healing Mastermind, but it's also to give you an idea of what I do and how I work and what my work is all about. Because I know there's quite a few of you who are here from the old Mama B days, I think it was called, the old days of when I worked with mothers. And so this is going to give you a bit of an idea if this is, space you want to hang out with me or not in. And it's called Unapologetically Abundant, because it is time for us to be unapologetic about the money we want to earn and the money we are earning and the difference we are here to make in this world. So as I said, if you are here live, say hello in the comments. This is a space for you to be able to ask any questions you want and to make any comments. It's an interactive training. So yes, let me know if you have any questions about it. And at the same time, if you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. So I know that you've caught it. And again, if you have any questions, pop them in the group. Pop them in the comments, and I'll keep coming back. So if you're watching this on the replay and you do have a question, that's absolutely okay. Just pop it in the comments and I will come back to it. Beautiful. Okay, Facebook's reminding me to start my live, which I've already started. Thank you, Facebook, for that. All right, so today I'm actually going to share my screen with you. I have some slides. This may or may not be the theme that continues over the next couple of days. Sometimes I like to work with slides and presentations. Sometimes I like to just jump on in and talk. Anyone that knows me knows I love to talk. And if you've ever worked with me in this capacity as well, you know that I get absolutely fired up about talking to you about how to increase your abundance, how to welcome in more money, and how to change your financial lifestyle. And that is what this is all about. So yes, sometimes I just like to jump on in and riff, and sometimes I'll have slides. Today I have slides. So give me a second. I'm going to just bring those up for you so you can see them as well. And then we're going to dive in. So to say, when you've got any questions or anything going on, let me know. So we can do it together. I can share and help you out together. Okay, beautiful. Hopefully you will now see that in front of you. You'll have the shared screen, or will be coming up soon. There is a bit of a delay between Facebook and Zoom. I'm streaming through Zoom. So if you have a comment and it takes me a little while to come back and answer it, that's why there's just a bit of a delay. But yeah, as I said, if you're here, say hello. I can see some gorgeous women here joining us. Say hello in the comments. Lizanne says it's pretty tricky to find this live because I'm going in the group. Thank you for that, Lizanne. I've put it into the group as well, but I think tomorrow I might just go straight in. I was hoping I could share this live from the training into the group, but I can only share it to one place. So I think tomorrow I might just go straight into the group. But thank you for that feedback. I will, I'm just going to mark this as an announcement as well. Thank you for that. Next time I will go live straight into the group, so there isn't that problem trying to find me in the event. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, yes, looks like everyone's having a bit of a problem trying to find me. So sorry, beautiful ones. I will tomorrow go straight into the group instead of going through the event. I thought it'd be a bit tricky, obviously a bit too tricky. Here's here as well. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, beautiful ones. So we might just keep going and we'll see. Yes, I know it's a bit of a problem through the event, but now it's a learning curve. I did it also again within another program I was running, went through the event and it didn't work as well. And I thought, I'm just going to give it another shot. But yes, I possibly should have just gone with my intuition and gone straight into the group because, hey, that's my work. Hey, beautiful Doris. Hello, gorgeous, gorgeous ones that are here. All right, let's just jump on in, shall we? Because we are going to be talking all about money. We're going to be talking about our money blocks. We're going to be talking about how to clear them and move through them. Yes, because let's be honest, we don't need them. We don't need them. So keep your comments coming in the comments box. I will have my eye on the comments as well as the presentations. So yes, any questions that come up, pop them in there. Anything else, just yes, let me know. But I'm going to give you a little bit of background about me because there are some people, as I say, who don't know too much about me, don't spend too much of time in my world. So hello if that is one of you, because I just love, love, love meeting new people and getting them to understand the power they have in their ability to receive abundance. So yes, I'm always excited to meet new beautiful people. But if you don't know much about me, this is going to give you just a little bit of an overview. Yes, my name is Brooke Hunt. You possibly have got that bit by now. I am in West Australia. I live in the southwest of Western Australia in a beautiful little, I was going to say town. It is a city, Bunbury, but it still has a bit of a town feel. So I live here with my 3 beautiful children and lovely husband and puppy dog Spike. Spike is normally the one that interrupts my lives. He's normally the one that wants to come on in and say hello. So yes, if you hear a dog barking, that would be him. One of my beautiful loves is to travel, which of course at the moment is kept to the West Australian part of the world because of our glorious friend COVID. But yes, I love to travel. My husband is actually English, and it's such a joy when we get to go over there and spend some time in the UK, especially with Europe being so close and so many other glorious cultures and things around. So I love to travel, and I hope to put that back on the agenda next year. In fact, I'm meant to be at the moment even traveling in Victoria, which was cut short too thanks to COVID. But the best part about that is I got to hang out with you glorious ones instead. Yes, I did. So I have been a bookkeeper for 15 years. I began my journey as a bookkeeper, and it was a journey that I fell into. I came back from the UK with my then fiance, now husband, and I'd been living there for 5 years, and I came back from the UK and I needed a job. I needed to do something with my life. And my dad, who has businesses, his bookkeeper was leaving, and I was always good with numbers, and I sort of fell into it because he was like, well, you can be my bookkeeper. I was like, all right. And so I went on that journey, and I didn't know any different. Yeah, I was told that you needed to get a job to earn money to be able to sustain your lifestyle. And so that's what I did. I got a job. I was a bookkeeper, and I was a really good bookkeeper, actually. I built up my own business. And yeah, I had people working for me. I had a glorious little bookkeeping business. But I had a health scare when I was 35, so 7 years ago now. And it made me reassess everything in my life. It made me start to actually ask myself, is this all there is? Is this parameters that I've been put into, that where you have to grow up, study, get married, have children, get a job to earn as much money as you can? Is this all that there is? Because I've just been told that you have to do what you have to do to earn the money you want to earn. There was no ever talk of passion or joy or doing something that you love. And if there was that talk to do something that you love, it normally meant that you had to struggle and you never got paid for it. If you wanted to follow your dreams, then you were going to be struggling to make a living from it. That was a narrative that I grew up with. And about when I say I hit this health scare, and at 35, I started reassessing everything. And I thought, well, to be honest, I don't know if I want that anymore. I don't know if there must be something more. There must be a better life for me. I don't want to play this game that society has given me anymore. I don't want to fit within these parameters. There must be something more. And that question took me on a huge journey. I sold my bookkeeping business. I studied to be an intuitive guide. And anyone who knows bookkeepers, I came from a very analytical, scientific 1 + 1 = 2 world, and moved into the world of spirituality, moved into the world of intuition, which is very much anything but logical and head-led. It's very much heart-led. So it was a huge awakening for me. It was a huge journey for me, not only for me, but for those around me who loved me as well, seeing this huge, big change that I went on. But it was the most glorious change that I ever could have wished for. So I am now a certified intuitive guide. I teach intuitive intelligence. I teach women how to become intuitive. But greater than that, my absolute passion is to teach women and to lead women to unearth their full earning power. And yes, we do that through intuition, through spirituality. I do that through so many other ways. But my passion is to show women what is possible for them to do what they love and be paid for it, and to be unapologetically paid for it. So often we have shame, we feel guilt, we feel unease if we are earning more than anyone else, if we're doing better than anyone else, if we are having an amazing life doing what we love and earning money from it, that there should be this perceived guilt and shame around it because no one else gets to have that life. And I'm all for tearing that down and for removing that, which is why this group as well is called Unapologetically Abundant, because I don't want anyone to apologize for how much money they earn or for how much money they want to earn. Yes, the sky is the absolute limit. I am extremely passionate with it. I'm extremely passionate about working with women. I only work with women because I truly believe that we will change the world. I hold in my heart and hold in my vision a world that is run by women with money. Yes, heartfelt, heart-centered women with money. Just imagine that world. Just for a moment, allow yourself to imagine heart-centered women who have the majority of income in this world. A fucking amazing place that would be. What a difference that would be. Just imagine yourself with like $5, $10 million, $20 million. What would you do? Billions of dollars. Let's even stop at millions, not stop at millions, billions of dollars. How different would you make this world? What difference would you make? Who would you help? Like, it's just phenomenal what we can do with money. And I believe heart-centered women with it will be the change. We will absolutely change this world. And I am so excited, so freaking excited to play my part in that. So yes, I only work with women, and I am here to unearth your full earning potential and for you to understand that you do not have to be ashamed or feel guilt or any of that. None of that is allowed. So we are going to dive into stopping ourselves blocking money. Yes. So for this training, I suggest you grab yourself a journal and pen. please grab yourself a glass of water or a herbal tea or something along those lines to have by you as well. We will be doing some energetic work, which means we need to keep ourselves hydrated as well. And you may also like to find yourself somewhere quiet to sit. You can still listen to this whole process and go through this with us, even if things aren't quiet, but obviously there will be times where it'll be easier for you if you are quiet in that place, to be able to have time. We're going to do some meditations, we're going to do a few other activities, and it's always easier if you are somewhere quiet. Hi Tina, no problems at all. I made it quite hard, I know, to be able to find where we were. So thank you everyone who's finally finding me in the event. Tomorrow I will be live in the group. I'll make it super easy for you. I won't make you jump through hurdles to catch training 2 and 3. So apologies everybody again. So yes, no problems at all, Tina. As I say, if you're here, say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Any questions as we go, drop them in the box as well, in the comment box as well. So yes, we're going to dive in to money. Yes, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about money. We're here to talk about how we get more money. Yes, we're here to open the conversation about money, because I've already alluded to it. We have been having the wrong conversation about money. I've been having it my whole life, the wrong conversation about money, just as I'm sure you had been having the wrong conversation about money. Yes, it's as a society, as a collective, as a whole, the narrative around money isn't a great one. It's really not. We are not taught anything about money. I was never taught at school. The bare minimum was I taught around the dining room table. You may be different. Please let me know in the comments where you learned about money, how you found out how to manage money. I found out by trial and error, if I'm completely honest. Trial and error is how I fell on and found out how I should be managing money and what I should be doing with money. But we've been having a completely wrong conversation about money, because not only have we been not taught how to deal with money, we've also been taught that money is just the practicalities of it. Money is notes, money is coins, money is a means of exchange, money is how we buy things. Beautiful Michelle hunted me down too. Thank you, gorgeous woman. Money is, yes, how we buy things, how we accumulate, how we gather more into our life. It's notes, it's coins, it's a credit card, it's a debit card, it's numbers on a page. That is the narrative of what money is. As a collective, as a whole, that is what money is. And as I say, even that is normally left to our own devices on how on earth we manage it. We need to change the conversation about money. We need to really upgrade that conversation. We need to be opening the conversation to understand that it is, yes, money and coins, but it's something greater. We need to be opening the conversation of exactly what money is. Yeah, Tina says she spends it well, spends money well. Yeah, we all can do that, and it's the conversation we need to start opening up and having a better conversation about money. Because yes, money is notes, it is coins, it's how we buy things, it's how we sell things. People give us money when we sell things. It is that means of exchange. But money is something so much greater than just a practical means to be able to give and receive. And this is a conversation we need to be having. This is where we need to change that conversation. Yes, we need to understand and manage our money better. Yes, we need to open the conversation around the practicalities and how we look after our money. But the conversation we're actually not having at all on any level is what money is greater than the practical means of it. Yes, and money is so much greater than just the practical notes and coins and numbers on a page. Money is energy. Money is energetic, absolutely is energy. And this, to some of you, may be a big topic to open up. Yes, a big topic to open up. If you haven't been doing any energy work, if you haven't dived deep into spirituality or energy or anything like that, I understand there can be a lot of big questions here when it comes to this. And if you've got them, pop them in the box. We will absolutely look at those. But I want to give you an idea of energy. Yes, so we are all energetic. Everything is energy. You have an energy body. I have an energy body. And in fact, our energy bodies are greater than our physical bodies. Yes. So we each have an energetic body, and our energetic bodies, that actually is nothing new. They have measured it, researched on it. It's the energetic side of us is nothing new, but it may be new information to you. So we have energetic bodies as well as practical bodies, and everything is energy. Yes. Everything is interconnected consciousness. So everything is interconnected energy. We can feel each other's energy. Yes. So it's like when I say, if you've been hanging out with somebody and you've only just met them, and you walk away and you're like, man, I really like her. I don't know what it is, but I want to go hang out with her some more. That is energy. Yeah. The same as if you walk into the room and two people have been arguing and you haven't heard the argument, but you walk in and you just get smack bang hit with that energetic vibe that things ain't good in here. Energy, energy, energy. That is what you're picking up. That is what you're feeling. And this is a conversation we haven't been having at all around money. Yes, money is energetic. It is practical, but it is also energetic. So just like we have a physical body, we have an energetic body. Money's the same. Money's got a practical body of the notes and the coins and the pieces of numbers on the pieces of paper. And it's got the energetic side as well. Everything is energy. And I want to take you on a little bit of a meditation now, just to show you your energy. So as I say, to some of you, this is going to be quite new, that you have an energetic body and you are able to expand your energy, but it is fundamental to understanding how we can draw in money as well, how we can energetically align with money. We need to understand that we are energetic ourselves and we can energetically align with money. So I'm going to take you on an energy expansion meditation. It is only a quick meditation. It'll only take us maybe 5 minutes or so. So if you can find yourself somewhere nice and quiet to do this, I'm just going to have a quick mouthful of tea and allow myself to have a drink before I jump on in. Finding yourself somewhere nice and quiet to do this meditation. And if you can't, you can always come back to it. So just getting you to close down your eyes, beautiful ones, if you are able to. And if you can't close your eyes at the moment, perhaps even just soften your gaze. Look out onto the horizon, just soften your gaze down. And just allow yourself the privilege to stop for a moment. So closing your eyes and just taking a deep breath in through the nose. Filling up the belly as much as you can. So taking that inhalation down deep, deep breath. Holding that breath in. And when you are ready, just releasing it out the mouth with an audible sigh. Letting that breath go, letting everything go with the breath. And taking another deep breath in through the nose. We are inhaling through our nose, bringing that breath consciously aware, pushing out our stomach, holding. And this time as you exhale, remembering exhaling out the mouth, that audible sigh, and letting everything go, all of the to-do lists, all of the worries, all of the thoughts, letting go of the breath as you exhale now. And just doing that a third time, taking another deep breath in through the nose. Drawing that breath down. Holding. Seeing if you can take in any more breath. Holding. And holding that breath until your body calls for the release. And as you release, letting the breath go and letting your body go as well, allowing yourself to sink even more deeply into the chair. And then just let your breathing return to its own natural rhythm, breathing in and out of the nose. And just letting the rhythm of the breath fall into your own natural rhythm. You're just looking to extend that breath. So often in our day, we unconsciously run through breathing fast, quickening our breath, But in this space, we're allowing ourselves the privilege to stop and consciously breathe, extending that breath. Knowing there's no right or wrong to how the breath goes. Doing what feels natural to you, but with that awareness and consciousness on the breath. With our eyes closed, our breath lengthened, we are signifying to our physiology that we are safe to be here. We are safe to go within the world within the world. In your mind's eye, just seeing, feeling, sensing, knowing that breath as it enters your nostrils, heading down into your heart center. And every breath in and out, just expanding the heart, opening the heart, allowing it to receive the breath. In your mind's eye now, in your heart center, you see a flame, a light begin. And this light, this flame, for every breath in and out, begins to expand effortlessly outwards. This light cascading out through your heart center, through your chest, out to your shoulders. The light of your heart effortlessly expanding down your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers and thumbs. Your light effortlessly expands like wildfire up through your esophagus, your neck, your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your ears, your brain, down every strand of hair. And floods down this light, filling up your torso, through your hips, down across your buttocks, your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, your feet. And to the next breath, the light of your consciousness expands to fill your entire physical body, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. No effort required. And your light continues to expand out now, out past the limits of your physical body, out through all the layers of your energetic body. And so your physical body is held and caressed in this circle of light, as the light expands out through all the layers of your energetic body. Your entire energetic body held in your light. And still the light continues to expand out now, filling the entire room in which you sit. The whole room and everything in it held in your light. And your light continues to expand out, filling up the rest of the building, out across your neighborhood, flooding through the suburb, the region, knowing no bounds as your light now fills the entire state in which you sit. Your light moves further now, past the borders, past the restrictions, out, filling up the entire country. And then further still, across the oceans, the continents, until your light, the light of your heart, encircles the entire world. The whole world now and everything in it held in your light. And you see yourself now standing on top of the world. The light of your heart expanding out, holding the earth and all its inhabitants. Your light knowing no bounds. Breathe deeply here. Allowing yourself to witness the light expansion, to witness and feel the expansion. Knowing again, there is no right or wrong in your experience. It just is perfect, however it is. And taking a deep breath in through the nose, pushing out the belly, and then releasing out the mouth with an audible sigh. And again, taking another deep breath in, allowing yourself to feel the chair in which you sit. Allowing yourself to come back into the present as you exhale out the mouth. And taking another deep breath in and out in your own timing, bringing some gentle movement back into your hands, to your feet, to your shoulders. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, beautiful ones, opening up your eyes, grabbing a little drink as you allow yourself to come back into this space and come back and join me here. Hi. So that is just a little taster of your energy and how you are able to expand your energy. You are energetic. You absolutely are energetic, as money is energetic. And yeah, I love that little meditation, just being able to expand and know that expansion and to feel that expansion. It is, yeah, one of my favorite quick little meditations you can jump into to understand what we truly are. So this is a question you've probably got for me, I'd imagine, right now. So if I'm energy, money's just energy, why the hell doesn't it flow to me? Yeah, give me a hashtag nodding if that's you, if you're asking that question, if you want to know the answer to that. Because it's one I get all the time. Well, if I'm energy and money's energy, well, just hook me on up, and why isn't it flowing to me? Oh, yes. It is the normal question. And there's one reason, one very good reason why it doesn't just flow to you. And that is the glorious world of fear. Yes, so fear is what stands between yourself and money. Fear is that block. Yes, even though you're energetic and money is energetic, what sits in between that blocking you is your fear. Yes. Oh, yes, Bafna's giving me a nodding. She knows you've got that question too. Everyone has that question. Well, if I'm energetic, just let it flow to me. But there is some fear standing in the way. Always fear that stands in the way. And so you're probably thinking, well, I don't like the answer to that. I don't want to have to go down there and deal with my fear. That's not normally what I want to do. That's not how I roll, because that's not normally how we roll, is it? We don't normally sit around again the dining room table and saying, well, this damn fear has gotten my way today of creating abundance, and this fear has gotten my way of earning money. No, we don't normally like to go and sit with our fear. What we need to do is we need to change our minds about fear. Yes, we need to begin to look through the lens differently about fear. So often we fear fear. We fear it so much we won't even go into the darkness to uncover it. But we need to change our minds about fear. Yes, fear is the problem, but fear also can beautifully be the solution. Yes. So we need to know how to work with our fear. We need to know how to work with our fear productively so we can be open to receiving our abundance, open to receiving that flow of money coming into us. So we need to work out how to work with fear productively. And to do that, we need to understand consciousness. Yes, we need to dive deep into the world of consciousness. And I'm going to give you a very quick overview of consciousness now. So consciousness, you heard me mention it before, we are interconnected consciousness. Our energy is all interconnected consciousness. We are all consciousness. The consciousness, I'm going to talk to you about it in the two major parts. There's lots of different parts of our consciousness. I'm going to talk to you about our reasoning conscious mind, and I'm going to talk to you about our subconscious mind. And these terms may be very familiar to you. They may not be, and that's absolutely okay. Because we have these two parts of ourselves. Yes, we have these two parts of ourselves, our reasoning mind and our subconscious mind. 2 seconds, I'm just going to read Bethana's comments. A lot of people working in spirituality, Reiki, mention energy exchange instead of fees. I would easily think it was a fascinating way to ask for money. As I went deep into my work and working with money energy, I think it's a way of avoiding and hiding behind the tag of energy exchange. Yeah, I completely agree. Yes, it is an energy exchange, but I would imagine if we dove deep into their money fears, they would be uncomfortable asking for money. They would be there would be that fear of worthiness and being paid for their services. Yeah. If I'm serving people, I should be paid for my service. Of course, RJ talks about how we don't need to be paupers to be in service, and I changed how I look at it. Yeah, absolutely. And that is what my work is all about, especially with spiritual people or people in the realm where society thinks you are gifted. And I know we're not gifted. Nothing I do is any different to what you could do if you trained to do it. So I'm not gifted. But so often in the spiritual world, people think if you're spiritual and you have this gift, then you should give it away for free or you should give it cheaply. Like that's been the normal narrative around it. And what's caused it that then, the knock-on effect for that is people, women, especially women, not standing in their power and charging what they should be charging and earning what they should be earning because of their fear. Yeah, and that is why that's why it's my work. This is my work, and I'm so freaking passionate about it, because you should be earning what you should be earning what you rightfully are due to be earning. You should be unafraid to stand up and say, I am fucking amazing at my job and I am worthy to be paid abundantly for it. So yeah, that absolutely is my work and why I'm so freaking passionate doing it, because I see it too often. I see too often women not charging what they should be charging or hiding behind energy exchange or let's just swap services because what I'm actually too fearful to do is ask you to pay me money. No more. That's why my work's about. I want you to be paid for your money. I want you to be paid very well for your I want you to be paid for your work, very well for your work. And you're allowed to, yeah. You absolutely should be. So to understand fear, we need to understand consciousness. And as I said, we have our two parts of the consciousness we're going to dive deep into today. That is our reasoning conscious mind and our subconscious mind. So our reasoning conscious mind, we can think of that as, we think that is the part that's in charge. Yes, our reasoning conscious mind is the one that knows our likes, our dislikes. It's where our personality comes from. So I really love sushi. I'm not too fond of jazz. Motorbikes, yeah, not a bad thing, but I can take them or leave them. So that's our personality, that's our conscious reasoning mind. We can consciously think these things. We understand what we like, what we don't like. And we think that our conscious reasoning mind is the one that's in charge. Yes, the one that's making the decisions and creating this life that we are living. Unfortunately, it's not. Our conscious reasoning mind is 5 to 10% of our consciousness. Our subconscious mind is actually the main one. 90 to 95% of our consciousness is made up of our subconscious, and it's our subconscious that is actually ruling the day, ruling how our life is unfolding. So the subconscious is really where we make our choices from. So I say the subconscious our subconscious mind, that is where we are actually holding all of our beliefs, and we're holding our stories, and we're holding our fears, and we're holding our habits, and we're holding our, as it says there, our emotions and our habits and things like that. We're holding all of that in our subconscious. But the problem is with our subconscious is we're not conscious of it. Yes, our conscious reasoning mind we're conscious of, and our conscious reasoning mind we think is what's running the show and what's making the decision. Do I want to do this? Or do I want to do that? But actually, it's our subconscious mind that is ruling and running the show. Yeah, our subconscious mind is what actually where we draw from when we're making decisions. So if we sit there and we think, okay, well, I'm going to charge for my services, our conscious reasoning mind says, okay, well, that's fair enough. Yes, go and charge for your services. I think that $200 for that hour is perfectly reasonable. But what happens in your subconscious, where all your fears are, your beliefs are, your stories are, your subconscious is actually going, there is no way anyone's going to pay you $200 for your hour. Can you believe that you're actually going to think that? Like, why would anyone pay that? Did you not see that person down the road doing what they love and they can't get paid for that? So why would you get paid for that? And didn't you see that Uncle Bob, he got bankrupt trying to do something he loved? So there's no way that you'd be able to do it as well. And we just have these barrage of fears and stories and beliefs and habits sitting in our subconscious. And then we go out and we go to advertise our $200 session, and we wonder why nobody buys it. Because energetically, our subconscious mind is giving us all the stories why they shouldn't. Yes? Our subconscious mind is where we make our choices from. Our subconscious mind is holding our fears. Yes, we've allowed them to come through. So our conscious reasoning mind has overheard a conversation when we were younger, or we've witnessed something in society, or we've seen something on the news, and our conscious reasoning mind has gone, oh, yeah, that sounds okay. Yep, that seems quite understandable, what's happened there. And that belief is fomented and headed straight down into our subconscious. Unfortunately, we don't have anything between our conscious mind and our subconscious. There's no bouncer at the door saying, are you sure you want to put that memory in here? Are you sure you want to put that belief down here? Like, do you really want to hold on to that fear? Like, are you sure? Like, there's nothing down there that tells us this. Yeah, nothing at all. So we just let everything head on down there. And our subconscious isn't just a place for our fears, but as a society, we privilege fear. Yes, we privilege fear. We just have to turn on the news to see we privilege fear. So we really do allow all of our fears to move into our subconscious, and those fears that's sitting in our subconscious is what is blocking us from abundance. It's blocking us from money. It's blocking us from wealth. It's blocking us from a whole range of other things. But where my work is here to tell you that it's blocking you from your abundance. It absolutely is. So our subconscious is the gateway to our abundance. Yeah, our fear is blocking our access to that. It's everything that we've allowed to go down into our subconscious. It's sitting there. And as I say, we don't normally like to walk down into the darkness and uncover what is sitting in our subconscious. But you know what? If we want to move it, sometimes that's what we have to do. What we don't consciously reject, we subconsciously accept. And I want you to read that again, yeah? What we don't consciously reject, we subconsciously accept. So what happens if we are seeing something play out in our life, if we're overhearing a conversation, if we're constantly hearing people talk about how hard it is to earn money and how you have to struggle, and oh my goodness, didn't you know there's now a pandemic on, so there's no way businesses are surviving, new starts are just falling down, like you can't be in business at the moment. If you're hearing these conversations and you don't consciously reject them, your subconscious is sucking them in like a sponge and heading them on down and letting they be your new reality. Yeah, well, we don't consciously reject, we subconsciously accept. And we need to be starting to consciously reject this. Now, I forgot to say at the beginning that this was going to go for about 60 minutes. We're 45 minutes in. I thought I'd just give you the heads up that we will be another maybe even over 15 minutes, just in case you need to go anywhere. And I'll put in once we do finish up, I'll update the description too to say how long this video goes for. But yeah, each training is going to go for about an hour or so. So we've just been talking about our conscious reasoning mind and our subconscious. So who's been running your show? Yes, what beliefs have been running your show? What stories have been running your show? Because we all have them. As I said to you at the very beginning, one of the stories that were running my show was the fact that you can't do what you love and earn money doing it. That you had to just get a job, the best job you could possibly do that earned the most money. And there was never a correlation between joy in that job. And so that's what my life was. So I decided to consciously reject that idea. Yeah. Let's have a little think about who's been running your show. What stories have been running your show. And I want to start just diving in a little bit into our chakras. Again, if you're not familiar with chakras, they're our energy centers. And when I do the work I do, I talk and deal with the 7 major energy centers within our body. They start at the base, at the root chakra, which is the base of our spine, and they head up to our crown chakra at the top of our head. And I want to dive into one, well, not just very briefly today, and have a little look at our base chakra. So as I said, our base chakra is that one lowest chakra that I work with in the base of our spine. It's our base chakra known as the root chakra. It is also the home to our tribal power. And when I talk about tribal power, what do I mean by tribal power? I want you to just have a think, and you can put some in the comments if you want as well about what tribal power means to you. When we look at this base chakra, especially through the lens of money, because hey, that's what I'm all about, looking through the lens of money, we are looking at the decisions, the fears, the stories that are held within that base chakra that we have picked up and gathered from our tribe. And our tribe being our family, our tribe being our friends, our tribe being our extended family, yeah, our ancestral beliefs. So it's all to do with those closest and dearest and nearest to us and that tribal power. So I want you to have a little think. This is where you're going to need your notebooks, because we're going to dive into our base chakra. And I want you to think about some of the things your parents told you about money. Yeah, I want you to write down some things that your parents told you about money. There's one on there already, like money doesn't grow on trees. Maybe that was prevalent in your household as one of the normal things that your parents told you. What were you told about money? And I'd love you to share them in the comments as well. I'd love to hear. What was normal in your house? What were you told about money? Like I say, I heard the money doesn't grow on trees as well. As I said, I heard you've got to get the best job to earn the most money you can. You've got to study as hard as you can to get the best job you can to earn the most money you can. Yes, that was a very big story in my house. Or the one, at least, that I decided to pick up on and take into my subconscious. What stories did you hear? What were you told? So pop them in the comments and let me know what was normal in your house. 5 things your parents told you about money. Tina said she was told you've got to spend it. You don't live forever. Yeah. Yeah. Did anyone get told the opposite, to save your money for a rainy day? I've was told you have to work hard to live with the basics too. Yeah, so you have to work hard just to live, just to have the basic living. Yeah. So we all have, and keep them coming. I'd love to keep popping them in there. We all have different stories, different beliefs that we've been told and we've grown up with. And as children, we were born into this world as sponges, and we took in all of these beliefs. The majority of them we ended up being subconscious. But even though on that conscious level we remember what they are, subconsciously they have then created this hold on us. Yeah. So we need to just really have a think. What we told, and write things down as well that you remember being told, but you don't think that they have made any effect on you, that's absolutely fine. If there's something you're like, oh, I got told this, but I don't really buy into that, still write that down. But it's when we start opening up and realizing all of the beliefs and fears and stories that we've been told by our tribe, we can start to see the patterns emerging. Yes? So yeah, 5 things your parents told you about money. So hopefully you've got 5 now. You might have 10, and that's okay as well. And so I want you just to take a deep breath. Take those breaths in we're doing before. Deep breath in through the nose, pushing out that belly. And then releasing it. And even as you're breathing, you may begin to have some other stories start to rise. And that's perfectly okay. Just allowing that breath to come and go. And now you get to decide. You get to decide. Are these your truths? As I say, even though you consciously are rejecting them or had rejected them before, I want you still just to ask yourself that question. Are these your truths? Perhaps you had molded them into a different truth that was along the same line. Don't waste money. It doesn't grow on trees. Abundance isn't for everyone. They've got it because they are lucky or it's inheritance. Yes. Yes, the old, the rich just get richer. I heard that one as well. You got to have money to make money. You got to have money to make money. Yeah. So are these your truths? Now, do you want to keep these truths? Do you want to keep those truths? Because now we get to decide. Now we get to draw a line in the sand and we get to actually decide. Are they your truths? Do you want to keep them? Do you want to hold on to them? Yeah. Or not? Or would you rather not? What are your beliefs? What do you want your beliefs to be? What are your truths? What are you going to consciously accept? Yes? As well as the old, we need to consciously reject so our subconscious doesn't accept. We need to do the other way as well. We need to consciously accept new beliefs too. Just tipped over my cup of tea. My hands were going a bit too excited. So yeah, so what are your beliefs? I'm looking around for a towel, and of course there's not going to be a towel in my office. Avna says, no way, she is done with them. Amazing, amazing, amazing to hear. Sorry, I'm just making sure my tea is not dripping onto any power cords. Oh dear. Oops. Enjoying that cup of tea too. What are your new beliefs? Tell me what your new beliefs are. Let me know in the comments too. What are your new beliefs? And those beliefs that you had, that you picked up on from your family, from your tribe, I want you to rewrite them as well. Now, you may have done that when you wrote down your beliefs, but I want you to rewrite them if you haven't already. So even that, don't waste money. How can that be rewritten? You got it. If you've got it, spend it, because you don't live forever. Tina, is that one of you're going to keep or not? And if it's not, how could you rewrite it? So I will overspend if I earn too much. Is that a belief that you've picked up on the way? Are you saying, Afna, just let me know, or is that another one that you picked up on? And that belief, I'll overspend if I earn too much. Is that one you want to keep? How could you rewrite that to create a new belief that you want to have? Because I'm sure that's a belief you don't want to have. Because if you have that belief, that's one that's going to stop you from earning. Yes, if you have a belief that if you'll overspend if you earn too much, then that's going to become your new reality. Yes, we need to be ready and willing to unpack it all so we can create a new reality. So yes, keep them coming in the comment box. I know the times you might not have enough time to rewrite them, but you can come back, let us know what your new beliefs are, let us know how you're rewriting them, because we don't want to keep any old beliefs that we are not aligned with. And even if it feels a bit funny at the beginning when you rewrite your new beliefs, just still go with it. And if you're having problems rewriting any either, let me know, because I'm more than happy to help you rewrite them. So yes, it is one of your new beliefs that you have picked up, either picked up or don't know if it's your experience. Don't want to keep it. It's very limiting. Oh yeah, it is so limiting. I'll overspend if I earn too much. That there straight away is stopping you from earning. Because why would you want to earn too much money? Because you then believe you're going to overspend and you're going to be left with nothing anyway. Yes. So how can you rewrite that? I will overspend if I earn too much. It can be as easy as I will always have more money than I need. It can be quite easy just to move them around but yeah. So moving forward, I'm going to just wrap this training up. We are obviously back for the next couple of days, but moving forward from today, I want you to be very conscious of your words. I want you to be very conscious of your thoughts. I want to be very conscious of your conversations, because I can guarantee now that you start to switch on, now that you start to think about your words and your thoughts, you are going to overhear conversations, or you're going to be having conversations with people where money is talked down about, where you talk how money is crap and how it's hard to earn and how everything's so expensive and who can afford that. You're going to start hearing this more and more because we've turned your consciousness onto it. We have switched on that switch, to create that awareness now. And that's what you need to be. This is where we start. Yes, we start being aware. We start being conscious of the conversations we're having, the thoughts we're having, the words we're speaking. Yes. So even if you've got children, how do you talk to your children about money? If it's something that they want and you can't afford, what do you say to them? Do you actually say we can't afford that, or money doesn't grow on trees, or you can't have everything, like you don't get to have it all? What are you saying? How can you reframe it? Yes, be very conscious of your words, your thoughts, and your conversations, understanding that that is all coming from the fears that are sitting in your subconscious. Yeah, and the more that you get to consciously reject, the better. Yes, we're like bringing them up from that underground, bringing them up into the conscious awareness so you can go, actually, I don't want that one anymore. And that one doesn't serve me. Yeah, that one does not serve me. Oh, jumping forward off slides. So quick recap. Fear is what's blocking your flow to money. Fear is what is blocking it, yes? And our fears are held in our subconscious. You can also think of them as stories or beliefs or habits or even conversations down there. And by clearing our fears, we're able to open that flow to financial abundance. We have to be willing to go into the darkness to uncover what is sitting in there. And so we are going to, this is just the beginning, yes? I'm so excited. And this is a very overview of the work that I do, but I'm hoping this has excited you and you have loved what you've been hearing. Today is the first day. We have 2 more glorious days of training, hitting tomorrow, hitting Friday, same time, which I'm so excited to be bringing to you. So make sure that you are coming along to those 2. I will make it in the Facebook group to make it easier. Apologies again. Thank you for those who came and found me. I really appreciate you hunting me down. But apologies if you missed it, because I was in the group, in the event, not the group, and I'll be in the group tomorrow. So yes, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, 2 more days of training. Yeah, very, very excited to bring that to you. And this is giving you an overview, a very brief overview, I must say, of the Money Healing Mastermind. The Money Healing Mastermind is my signature program. I ran it 4 times last year. It's back now for 2021, first time for this year. And there's been a bit of delay launching it because it's had a complete up level, like it's had a whole refurb. So it's bigger, it's better, it's longer, there's more content, there's more trainings. I just freaking love it. It is a deep dive into uncovering what is blocking you from abundance so you can earn an abundant amount of money. Yeah, it is literally about changing your relationship with money so you can open the path to abundance. That is what it's all about. It is a glorious 16-week journey. Yes, to change your relationship with money, energetic and practical. It's got to be both. There has to be the energetic side. Hopefully this training has given you a bit of an idea of how there must be energetic sides to it, because we are energy. Money is energy. We must deal with the energetic. And in fact, the mastermind mainly is energetic. There is practical. Yes, you're going to get practical ways of debt reduction and how to set up bank accounts to save money, and there'll be ways to track money, and there'll be lots of practicalities as well. But there also has to be a big focus on energy, because we are energy first. We are physical second. There must be a big push on the energetic side. So I'll just give you very quickly, I don't want to spend too much more time telling you about the Money Healing Mastermind. You can reach out if you've got any questions about it. But the work we do is we look at your money fears, of course. We go through your chakras, the laws of the universe of how you can align with money. We clear out your ancestral money history, your collective money beliefs. We learn to encode consciousness. We do intention setting, visualizations, meditations, just to name a few things, because as I say, it is so freaking jam-packed, this program. So it's set for you to become fearless about money. Yeah, no more shame, no more guilt, no more apologizing for what you are earning. Yes, moving from lack to abundance. No more mindless spending. Yes, no more credit card debt or increasing your credit card debt because it makes you feel better for a short amount of time. Yes, it's all about being in control of your money. Control of your money. It has to be that way. So yes, if you want to know any more about the Money Healing Mastermind, reach out. I won't do too much more about it now, but if you want to reach out and let me know, I'd love to tell you all about it. Otherwise, beautiful ones, we are back tomorrow at 11 o'clock, West Australian time, I should say. 1 o'clock Eastern Standard, 2 o'clock Daylight Saving Eastern Standard, and everywhere else in the world. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to do the calculations yourself, because I'm not sure where or what time it is for you. 11 o'clock West Australian time. So check out where it is for you. I would love for you to be part of this. If you're watching the replay, as I say, give me a hashtag replay. Any questions, pop them in there. And let's change your relationship with money. That's what we're about. That's what this training is about. It is about unapologetically earning what you want to earn and receiving the money you want to receive. So I'm just trying to stop my share so I can get back on my screen. Yes, there I am. Yes, it is all about unapologetically earning money. It's all about moving into alignment with energy, moving into alignment with money, because God damn it, you're worth it. You are absolutely freaking worth it. And I can tell you that until, as the saying goes, as the cows come home. I don't know if you have that saying where you are. I can tell you that till you're blue in the face as well. But until you understand that and embrace that, nothing's going to change. Come and change your relationship with money. Come and work with me. I'd be absolutely blessed if you chose to do that. There's already so many gorgeous women already at the doors for the Money Healing Mastermind. I'm so excited. If you want to join them, let me know. Otherwise, I will be back, beautiful ones, for another training tomorrow, day 2, coming at you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, everybody. It has been an absolute privilege to get to hang out here. And I'll be back real soon tomorrow. See you then. Bye for now.